Chapter 20. Ulrich. High Crown. I was hanging out with Brett and the other guys in the living room playing cards when I received a weird phone call. I don't like missing any important calls on weekends, so I have them rerouted to my phone instead of going to voicemail. I still enjoy my time off even with my preferred setup, as many clients know that the office is closed on weekends. I was about to pick up a card when Dad came. Why do I have a feeling he's getting me to talk about settling down? Again. Growing up, I kept hearing about fated mates, second chance mates, and chosen mates. I didn't really care until the topic of Luna kept popping up for the last 2 years. Then with Moon Valley joining us, tension within the pack came about and made me run away to New York to get my sanity back. I spent some time there, but I didn't expect to meet my mate to be human, destined one at that. "Son, we need to talk," said Dad. I nodded at him and gave my cards to Cameron. I asked him to take my place as this talk is going to be a long one. Dad and I went to the office which used to be his. I sat down, but my father remained standing and looked out the window. "Do you know what's happening with Moon Valley?" asked Dad. He was about to say something but changed his mind. "They are pretty quiet, and I haven't noticed anything peculiar." "Why?" He cleared his throat. "While we were away, I was told you went to New York. I was just trying to get a breather. I came back right away." "A breather. Okay. Did you meet anyone while you're away?" "Dad and I have always been civil, and sometimes, I can't help but wonder why we're not close. Maybe it's just the way he is. He spends more time with my sister, Uriella, than me, and I am his firstborn." Alistair Black mastered the art of hiding his emotions. Even though he laughs with my mother, I only see him with a twinkle in his eyes when my sister is around. Even at that, he doesn't entirely let his guard down. Mr. Clarkson, Brett's father and former beta for Dad, told me one time that my father had not always been like this. He just changed after New York. But then again, Mr. Clarkson was drunk at the time, so I don't know if what he's telling me is true. I didn't answer my father and waited for him to talk again. "You need a Luna to help you with the pack." Here we go again. "Did you find your mate yet?" I shook my head. "I haven't yet." Of course, Havoc had something to say. "Liar. We found our mate. You just don't want her. Go away, Havoc. If you don't want her, why didn't you reject her when you saw her? You knew she's human anyway." "Stop, Havoc. Grace is our mate, and I don't want anyone else. You haven't slept with anyone since you met her either. Look, you don't want anyone else, so just admit to your father that your fated mate is human. Hear what he has to say. If you haven't found her yet, then maybe you are not searching hard enough. The party coming up is for you. I'd say it's a desperate move, but I won't dare say it to my father, so if it's a party Dad wants, then party it is. I invited the female betas as well as gammas from all the packs. Why are you so eager for me to find her? Because you are 27. Ulrich. It's high time you find your Luna. Ask him. Fine. What if my fated mate turns out to be from different species? A witch, vampire, or human? He looked incredulous. Don't be ridiculous. The moon goddess will not pair you with a human. She will be useless in the pack. What is she going to do if war comes? Hide under the table. Instead of helping you, she will slow you down. And as for the other species? He let out an exasperated sigh. She has to be a she-wolf. I don't trust vampires, and even witches can be tricky too. I know you've heard about having fated mates, but waiting for them could be tiring. And who knows when you'll meet her? If you didn't meet anyone before the party, then open your mind to the possibility of having a chosen mate. Is that what you did? I asked him. I've seen him with my mother. They don't fight. They created my sister and me, but I don't see love or adoration in his eyes when he looks at her, and Aurora Reed is beautiful and kind. Dad walked towards me and sat on the chair across from mine. He gave me a stern look, then looked up at the ceiling like the answer to my question was there. I can tell it is a sensitive topic for him. At 52, my father still has the aristocratic and commanding aura. I just hope he answers me so that I will know where he is coming from. Your mother is not my fated mate. I wasn't hers either. He sighed. But we did what's best for both our packs. She promised me loyalty moving forward, and I gave her the same thing. You're 27 now. Have you seen us argue? I shook my head. That's because we have remained friends all these years. So even though they say there's a fated mate for everyone, it doesn't always happen at the time you need them to happen. Could it be that my father's fated mate is from different species? It's possible. Sometimes, you have to take fate into your hands and create your own. At least I know where he stands now. He will never accept Grace as Luna for our pack. But I am the alpha, and what I say goes. I am going to ask Brett and my other friends for help. I still have a few days before the party anyway. Grace smells like strawberries, so we will use that to start our search. I will never let her go when I find her. Besides, I can always turn her. Why didn't I think about that before? That's when I heard a chuckle. That's because you're a stupid man. Shut up, Havoc.
Don't miss the next chapters of The Unwanted Luna. Like and subscribe to our channel now.